Well, C.S. Lewis wrote, "You never know how much you really believe anything until its truth or falsehood becomes a matter of life and death to you." Well, this lesson took on an even greater depth and meaning for me when I turned 16 and I got my driver's license. And one of the most important safety lessons I learned in driver's ed focused on the seatbelt. I was more likely to survive a car accident if the belt was properly fastened, and I'm glad I took this information as truth. See, it wasn't too long in my driving career that I experienced an accident. And while I could see a car barreling toward me, it was too late to avoid a collision. Sure enough, our cars collided. But thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, and much of that thanks goes to the fact that we were both wearing our seatbelts. See, that early experience in my driving career taught me to value the truth, that wearing a seatbelt increases safety and saves lives. This truth wasn't something I could throw around, telling my friends, "Hey, seatbelts may be true for you, but who are you to say they are my truth?" See, I had experienced the truth of seatbelts for myself, and I was convinced. Perhaps you've experienced this as well. That truth, in the end, is a sure thing. Often we come to terms with the truth when we have no other choice. The truth is, well, it's kind of like light. It illuminates and exposes what is real. And this is why Jesus claimed if people followed him and his teachings, then you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. John 8:32. When Jesus says you will know the truth, he's talking about himself. This is an invitation to know Jesus, who is the truth. And Jesus claims to be the truth. That's what every human being is confronted with today. Our culture says that truth is unknowable. Ultimately, it comes down to your opinion or interpretation. But what if truth is not the ever-changing crowd consensus, but instead is a person whom you get to know and who knows you? Well, I can assure you that when life comes barreling at you and there's no way to avoid a collision, you can be sure that if Jesus is your seatbelt, he will keep you safe and secure. He is a sure thing. So here's the question. Will you put your trust in the person of truth, Jesus himself, today? That's the invite, and that's courageous living.